Hello there, welcome to Bryan Lomax Movie Talk and my review of Anna, the latest Luc Besson offering. He wrote and directed this. This follows the story of a woman who is hired by the KGB and then, gets into a whole web of intrigue in which she's hired by multiple people and you never quite know what side she's on. Except you kind of do. She's on her own side. There's never really any doubt as to where this film is heading, which is the main problem with the film. I kind of want to know what's happened to Luc Besson, really, to be honest. This is the guy who made Leon, one of my favourite films. He made The Big Blue, which is a really great film. La Femme Nikita, really great film. All these movies he did at the beginning of his career, right up to Fifth Element. He was a filmmaker that was just like on the map. One to watch. One who, if his name was on the credits of the film as director, I wanted to see it. And I just feel like he's kind of disappeared down this hole of mediocrity. It's not terrible. The films he puts out these days don't tend to be terrible. I know Valerian was pretty savaged by critics, although to be honest, out of much of his more recent output, that was one I actually liked. It wasn't great, but it had a lot of creativity about it. Whereas a lot of his other films, besides that one, they tend to be quite seen it all before. He's very generic. I think he has a good style. I think he knows how to put together an action sequence. There are quite a few action sequences in this film that one would anticipate from a film like this about an assassin, which he handles really well. Some really good kick-ass fight scenes. I think Sasha Luss, if that's how you pronounce her name, is an incredible find as an actress. Struggles a little bit with the English accent on occasion, but not to a great degree. Much better than some actors I've seen who are kind of coming across the pond. But no, she handles herself really well in the action sequences. I believe her. That's the thing. A lot of the times when you have some kick-ass female action stars, or the women they want us to see as kick-ass female action stars, they don't always pull it off. They have that sex appeal, which they're trying to get, along with the kick-ass stuff. Often they have the sex appeal, but not the believability in the kick-ass department. Here, she has both, which, is a testament to her as an actress who hasn't done a right lot of work. Again, like I say, she was in Valerian, but she's not really been in anything else. So definitely a find from Luc Besson there. It's a talent he's shown on multiple occasions. He did it with Natalie Portman in Leon. I don't remember her being in anything else before that. I could be wrong, of course, but certainly that was the film that put her on the map. And of course, Milla Jovovich with The Fifth Element. Luss, I don't know how you pronounce that. I think she kind of has a bit of a Tricia Helfer from Battlestar Galactica crossed with Milla Jovovich vibe about her. I think Besson is pretty well known now for casting very tall, thin, model-looking ladies in his lead roles. Think about Angel A as well, and again Nikita, the aforementioned Nikita. He's cast type here. She is the type that he goes for, but she more than lives up to the task. I like the supporting players as well. Cillian Murphy, Luke Evans, Helen Mirren. They're all on good form here. It's a shame that they bring Mirren and Evans into these roles to do these kind of Russian accents when it's kind of like a multinational thing going on. We've got French actors, American and British actors. Why not go for some genuine Russian performers? Nothing against Evans and Mirren, but if you're going to do it, why not go all the way and get people who are from native Russia. But that being said, I like them. They're as watchable as they ever are. I just say, like I say, it's the twists and turns. They're a bit unnecessarily complicated in the sense that Besson employs this technique of constantly jumping backwards and forwards, and it feels more like a distraction technique than anything, to hide the fact that actually the twists and the turns aren't, they're not that particularly special, really. They're things we've seen in plenty of spy movies before. A lot of them you kind of see coming. There's one in particular where, Anna is sent to kill this guy, and you know she hasn't, and you know that somewhere along the lines in that room, something has been turned around so that she's up to something, and it's just. Yeah, it's things like that where you're waiting because you know there's going to be a flashback, you know they're going to show you, and by the time the flashback comes, you kind of feel like, we were already there, basically. You can have fun with it. I think if you're a bit of an action junkie, if you like spy movies, then you will get something out of this. I like the lead character, but I just feel like Besson has a habit, really, of churning these out now, even as a producer and writer. You think about the Transporter movies and Taken and all those others, From Paris with Love, and it's endless. He churns them out, and I kind of feel like if he's going to direct, because I know he writes and produces a lot of these films, I feel like he's kind of making his money, but I feel like if he's going to put his name there as director, if he's going to go to the effort of making it himself, I don't know, I expect more. I expect him to take it to another level, and he doesn't really. I do think he directs it better than the likes of, whatever, Olivia Megaton, who, don't go there. But he's certainly got a better eye for visuals than the likes of that guy, but at the end of the day, the material's still the same. It's still a script that could have been palmed off to the likes of Olivia Megaton. I can't even say his bloody name now. But whatever. That's kind of the way I feel about it. I feel he elevates it a little bit more with his visual style, but at the end of the day, it's still that kind of script. If you like spy movies, if you want to see some good fight sequences, some well choreographed action, go and see this, have fun, but you're probably not going to remember it by the end of the week. I'll give it a 3 out of 5, like I say, but it's struggling to get that 3, but 3 all the same. Bearing in mind that I've seen Annabelle Comes Home as well this week, I think watching the two of them back to back, this basically got the better end of the stick in my way of thinking. So, watching it after Annabelle could have had something to do with that 3-star rating, but there you go. If you have seen Anna, please do leave your comments about it down below. Tell me what you think about Luc Besson's career. Do you think he's never really been much of a filmmaker, or like me, do you kind of long for him to return to form? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, cracking.